An estimated 22,000 people were at the 91 Harvest Festival Sunday night. 58 people were killed. They have now released all of those names. Nearly 500 others injured by gunfire and the ensuing chaos. And tonight we're hearing another emotional account from a concert goer who was enjoying the show from the west side of the festival. That's the side of the stage that's closest to the shooter. His name is Marty Israel, and he joins us here now. And Marty, it's surprising when you were talking earlier, you say as soon as you heard the pops, you knew it was gunfire.
I knew it was gunfire right away. I could tell it was pop, 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 with some brief intervals, and then pop, 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 pop. And it was loud. I knew it was gunfire, but the band, the musicians, didn't know at first. There was a momentary period of time. But then what happened was when the musicians started running, then the entire audience of thousands and thousands started running.
So you said your first instinct was to get on the ground, but that was the wrong decision.
Yeah, my first instinct, and we've been told this many times, if you're in a situation where there's a sniper shooter, you get down on the ground. Not a good decision in this case, because thousands of people, you get trampled upon, you get stepped on, and you can die either by gunshot or by being trampled.
So you had to get up.
I had to get up, and it was difficult getting up because people are running, and they're running in different directions too, and nobody knows where to go.
Understandably, right?
Understandable, mass confusion, mass chaos. And so what I did was I got in the middle of a crowd, and finally I saw a food station. And so I got down in front of the food station, and bullets were flying everywhere. It was mass chaos, screaming, yelling, crying, people not knowing what to do, hurt people, blood. And so I got down in front of the food station, but then I thought, I better get behind the food station.
Right.
So I went behind the food station.
Did you know where the bullets were coming from, Marty? Did you have a direction?
Yes, I knew that they were coming from the west. Okay, I didn't know they were coming from above. I didn't know exactly where they were coming from, but I could hear with my ears, I could hear the pop, 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 the rapid gunfire coming from the west. The shooter was on the west side of the strip. I was along the west wall. Right. So I was in the direct, immediate vicinity, the direct line of fire where the shooter was raining down bullets.
And did people around you get hit? Did you see people getting hit?
People were getting hit, but a lot of people just got down on the ground because they felt that was the best way to protect themselves. Right. So it was difficult to know exactly who's hit, who's laying on the ground. But there's other injuries too. It's not just bullets and shrapnel. Right. It's being trampled upon, it's being cut, it's being falling, gashes, wounds, all kinds of ways that people are injured. Now, I know that they're saying that almost 600 people were injured, but I think it's more than that.
Yeah, minor injuries and stuff. We heard that people walking back up to get their cars were injured. They didn't go to the hospital, so they weren't counted. So that makes you think, you mentioned earlier, you bring up the concert, the Ariana Grande concert, right, and the Bataclan concert, and these attacks. You think that security could have been better for this?
The security was so poor, and I can tell you firsthand. First of all, there were no metal detectors walking into this outdoor festival ground. They waved you with a wand, but there were no airport-style metal detectors. Number one. Number two, this is an open-air field, so it's like the assassination of President John Fitzgerald Kennedy 54 years ago, where the shooter, Lee Harvey Oswald, is shooting down. Right. And so this is foreseeable. This has happened before in American history. This is not the first time this has happened. And with the recent slaughter of people at concerts, Ariana Grande in Great Britain, in France, shooters in an indoor arena, and here's an outdoor arena.
But I will tell you very quickly, Marty, that the experts are saying that they had prepared for these types of things a long time. This came out of left field. This was a sucker punch. They never imagined this. They imagined the Mumbai type attack where they go in and storm a casino and go from casino to casino. This, they believe, came out of it, and I've got 15 seconds for you to answer.
Well, the Mandalay Bay is a glass building. Anybody renting a room facing from west to east can break the glass and start mowing people down, cutting people down, and people have no protection whatsoever. I'd like to talk to the CEO of MGM and find out why they didn't take adequate steps to protect the lives and safety of innocent people.
For the people who have those view rooms, give them more security.
Yes, the view rooms. Those were the prized rooms. They could have protected people's lives. People would be alive today.
I'm very glad you're safe.
Thank you, Trace.
for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. And